Hello, and welcome back to Otherworld, where we're in our fenced-off paddock of a home here, preparing to ideally set down the foundations of a colony through the process of mine colonies. So we're going here and we're going to do Town Hall, if I remember correctly. That's the one we want. It's just wood and builder's wand. Let's get some wandery going. Let's get 16 of those. Town Hall. We're also going to want a builder's hut. Just going to take a door. So let's just crank one of those out. Now, what other critical buildings do we need? I would say we probably need a restaurant is critical. Let's just do a bunch of those up. Excuse me. I need an apple for the restaurant. We should have apples inside of here. And a farm. So let's see, where is a farm? Chicken farmer hut? No. Basic farm. It's gonna take a wooden hoe. Right? Oh. Tavern. It's gonna take a barrel. It's gonna take slabbies. I'll go over what all these are and why we're building them right away. Once I remind myself why we're building all of them. Warehouse. Warehouse is a huge one that you need. I think university also, but these are our basic starting structures. Right, so first things first, we are going to right click build tool. No, we're going to right click Town Hall. Use build tool. Yes? No. No. We're going to get supply camp first. Which is a bunch of chests. So that's... yeah, there we go. Supply camp. We will probably place that in this clearing. So we open this up, it will prompt us to select a style. We select a style. Byzantine, Rebel Base, Nile, Shogun. Mine colonies, medieval oak, urban birch, Nordic spruce, mine colonies classic, Caledonia, so that's colonial British French architecture, urban savanna, cavern, jungle treehouse, pagoda, medieval birch, shire, stalactite cave. Medieval dark oak, warped, space war, desert oasis. Incan might be what we want. Fortress, Athens. We did colonial before. Is there a medieval oak? There's medieval spruce here. Medieval dark oak. Medieval birch. Basic mind. Medieval oak. You know, it seems basic, but that's exactly what we want. Just that classic medieval oak look. Place supply camp. So we can move around a bit. We can use these arrows to kind of adjust it up, down, left, right, forwards, backwards. I say place it somewhere like here. Should be fine if we pull it forwards a little. I will not have my first death to be to a fly. There we go. Supply camp placed. Oh, we had it backwards. That's fine. This whole area is essentially supply camp, as is. Oh, we get a free town hall from that. A little bit awkward because we already made one of those, but it is what it is. I guess I should know, yeah. Standing barrels. We'll probably disassemble most of this to repurpose it into the colony with time. What we got here? Basic starting tools. Actually, I'll take those because our colonists will require them. And you, 64 logs, yes. That's huge. 64 stone. How many more building materials can I grab? More log. All the logs are really good for us. Right, so for now we'll put these away. We'll keep Town Hall and Builder's Hut on us. I have to determine where the Town Hall goes. So we'll go into... So Town Hall is like the center point of your village. Everything kind of spreads out from that. It's in the middle. You right click with your builder's wand and you can choose from these selections to start constructing your village. So we're going to go into fundamentals and choose Town Hall because that's the starting point. You do either Town Hall or Alt Town Hall. So we'll do Town Hall, just see what it looks like. Okay, we'll raise it into the air. Lower it down. Looks like it's got kind of a dirt berm around it or something. Okay. I'm guessing that's for like a moat. Let's try rotating. Alright, yeah, okay. So we can kind of see what the town hall is going to look like. I think we're going to want it over here in this pen. So we'll just drag it over, pull it in, lower it down 2 steps. And what we can do is we can click the levels here to see what it'll look like at different stages. So at 5, that is the max level, this is what it will look like. Big stone castle. Does that look good there? Looks a little awkward, I'm gonna be honest. Maybe what we want to do is put it on this side. Yes, I think what we want to do is put it on this side, turn it sideways, so that it's facing us right now. Yeah, we want the gate on this side. And then we'll have like, we'll build, fill in that space underneath. So we'll check mark you. Start your colony. Wonderful. Come over to this. Right click it. Lerias' colony. We'll name it Hilland. Kind of like Holland, but more hills. There we are. And ideally it will spit out some colony workers for us at some point. It might be a bit far from the ground, and that might be why it's not doing that. It might be a bit like, hey, where's the ground? I need ground for putting some people out. You see the white border on there though, that is nice. We didn't have that before when we played this mod in MC Eternal. So that is definitely gonna help us out a bit. Yeah, there's not enough space for new citizens, so let's just kind of give them space. Nikolai Z. Clifford. It's just spawned in on the danger staircase. Hello.
Great to see you.
Yes, I just arrived. Would you like guidance setting up the colony? Yes, please. Pick a style, already done. Build tool, I've got one of those.
It's a fine afternoon.
Yeah.
Tis a fine afternoon.
Mission accomplished. Alright, make a builder's hut. That's what we need. Because we need to hire one of these guys as a builder to build all our structures for us. Because why would we build for ourselves? So we open up build tool. We click fundamentals and we click builder's hut. We do builder or alt builder. Let's check builder. Right. Huh. What alt builder? is kind of nice. I might actually go with Alt Builder here. Possibly, or Builder. I don't know what this is. Yeah, let's go with Alt Builder. We can move it around. If we move it close to, yeah, if we move it close to this, it should bring out the preview for the castle, so we can kind of see where they would overlap. So we can move you in just such a way that it won't cause an issue. So you see this white outline? We don't want the outline to like mess with this outline too much. So I think the closest we generally want is so that the outlines touch like that. That should be fine. Generally speaking, we don't want to be that close unless, you know, unless it's buildings we really want close together. I think Builder's Hut right here is just fine. Right next to the castle, yeah, there's no downside to that, right? Right? Okay, maybe there is. We'll cancel it. We'll bring them over to the far side. We'll have them build Builder's Hut over here in this kind of empty zone. Now we can't build outside of this border, just that's not how it works. We can go right up to it. So this here should be fine for our Builder's Hut. It's gonna take some time to really get like a plan laid out and running. Now that we have placed the Builder's Hut cube, let's open up a bit of space here so that they can walk in freely. We can go over here and find where the Builder's Hut block is. That's it right there. Although I'm going to need all these. Right click this Builder's Hut block. Click Build Options. Build Building. Nikolai Z. Clifford is the worker here. He should begin work on this building. Yeah, here he is. Look at that. He's gonna tell us all the things he wants, but we can just right click this and click, I believe it's required resources. It'll tell you what it needs to construct the building. So we're gonna need standing barrels, stairs, all sorts of stuff. Yikes. Some of this is kind of a pain in the ass to get, to be honest. Well, we can give him the chest and a bunch of oak logs. I think we can give him oak doors too. Let's make a crafting table and start slamming out various resources. We'll make a bunch of doors, we'll make some slabs. And we'll hand him all those pieces. He needs coarse dirt, normal dirt, framed oak planks. He needs a crafting table.
I can't work like that.
He's also going to need tools. So if we hold shift and right click on him, it opens his inventory. We'll just give him the full set of stone tools that we had there. Should be fine with those. We can also open the inventory of this block and toss a bunch of bits into there. We're going to need an architect's saw. I think it's this one here, architect's cutter, which is stone slab, wood, and iron. So I'm going to need some of that. Thank you. Yeah, you can handle all that. He'll harvest all the stuff in his way. And while he's doing that, we can make the architect's cutter. And good stuff. Place this down in this central area. And let's take a look at his requests once more. Framed oak plank. So this is oak plank with center oak plank. And it's just framed. Okay. Let's see if we can find that one inside of this. Timber frames, click that. See in here. This one is frame type framed. Oak plank, oak plank. Make a bunch of those. Because that's apparently what he wants. Inventory, toss them in. Needs oak fence, just basic Minecraft oak fence, oak stair, standing barrel, and torch. There should be some torches lying around, and we should actually have oak fences lying around here too. We can cannibalize some of the nearby structures. I know it's awful, isn't it, that I just tear apart all these structures, but that's what they're there. That's what they're there for. That's why we got them. If we're going to make a wonderful colony, it's got to start somewhere. That I think is a standing barrel. That looks like a standing barrel. That looks like a rack. We're going to need those. 2 of them, even better. Do you see any more barrels? No? That's fine. We're gonna need all the stairs that we can get. Just cannibalize the entire wagon that we got. Components to be used. It's all bits and pieces. There we go. Yeah. Well, that one's all like veggies. That's nice. Cobblestone. Solid oak. Can I just make stairs with this, like vanilla block stairs? think that's more affordable, right? Yeah, I think it is. Apparently, that's some shite. It says it's vanilla block, it's not vanilla block, it's it just looks like vanilla block. So don't fall for that trap. Don't fall for that trap like I did. And good stuff. Should give us plenty of stairs. 64, 100. Yeah, we got over 100 stairs at this point. Alright there, Clifford. I need to drink some of this water. Standing barrels? Yep. Here's 2 standing barrels. So it's, we've made a good dent. Not there yet, but we've made a dent. That's one of the torches we need. Grab the other one, wherever it is. Ah, be silent. Be silent, random angry villager. Grunting and groaning will get you nowhere. Alright, we're gonna go outside, chop down some more oak to get this started, and then we're gonna go gather some dirt and gravel. To get both dirt and chorus dirt. Oh. Just shovel up a bunch of dirt from this wall here. I kind of want to try seeing if we can like make good use of the guards this time around. Like, see if we can get them to follow us, bring them on adventures with us, because that would be really cool. In fact, that would be awesome if we could do that. I just don't know if that's gonna work. There we go. Put these 2 together, that should give us 1 stack of chorus dirt. Should actually be enough dirt to get us started. We actually go to the old bridge in the other direction. Claim a bunch of materials from that too. That'll be good. Recycle those. Yeah, I kind of built where I did for a specific reason. Like where I put the town center. And that's so that we can try to use some of the open space over the river for building. They'll kind of fill in the land with dirt, which will be expensive on the dirt front, of course. That's, you know, something we take care of over time. Something we take care of over time. Come over here. Alright. So now it's just the standing barrels. So let's see, that's gonna take planks, I think. How do I make the barrels? Barrel. It is barrel of bones, barrel of cod, shotgun barrel, standing barrel, sticks and planks. Right, standing barrel. Done. And that should be everything you need to build this structure.
I can't work like that.
Well, everything except for basic tools, because you seem to have broken your shovel. So we'll replace your tools. There you go.
I can't work like that.
Oh, be quiet, you goofball. Now, while he's working on the builder's hut, we can go about planning some more structures. I'm thinking we start with probably a warehouse, because that's a critically important one. We'll probably want that towards the center point as well. So fundamentals. Ooh, where's that go into? Infrastructure? No. Craftsmanship, storage, warehouse. Warehouse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Level 5 warehouse. Okay, there's the castle. So let's send it out a bit. Let's twist it, twist it, twist it. Okay, so this is entry point, I'm guessing. That looks very wall-like. So we want them to kind of sit at the same level-ish. So that height, and we'll push it out about that far. Push out a little extra far, actually. Yeah. And we'll just check mark you there. That's where the warehouse will go. It's a bit of a strange one, but it'll be fine. Fundamentals. Next up is... yeah. So the warehouse is where your colonists will store everything they pick up, and where couriers will bring stuff from the warehouse to the people as they need it. So if they need oak logs and there's oak logs in the warehouse, then it will be delivered to them.
Good to see you.
Oh, you
I'll
need a
take care of
place for your garbo to go. So I'll take all the garbage out of there. press it against the side like that. This is the exciting city planning part. So what we might do is, since I don't think these are going to be of any concern, those blocks, we don't want it interacting with like solids, but those ones should be fine. If we push it back like 2, I think that's actually a good spot right there. We'll come up the side and just check. It's going to take a lot of clearing out, but that'll give us a lot of dirt to work with too. Yeah. That should be fine. Next up is, I would say, the restaurant and the farm. Farm is important. That's food for our village. I say we do the farm in the far corner. And that will be fine. Let's go agricultural, horticulture, farm, farmer, level 1. Cancel, we'll try again. Horticulture, farm, farmer, there we are. It's farmer, level 5, that's what the structure will look like. And yeah. I think we want this just out here, kind of out of the way. It's a fairly large structure. This will provide food for our people once it's ready. Check mark. Now, as you construct things, it also claims the tiles around it. So we are going to be actually expanding our territory as we do things like that. So placing the farm there might actually expand our territory a little bit, allowing us to claim even more land. Pretty important. Restaurant. I think I want that down by the tavern, to be honest. I think I might want to set up like a residential area on this like lower height. I think that might be what we go for. So fundamentals, restaurant, cook, level 5. I do like the idea of this kind of hanging out near the water. I think doing this like this is what we go for. This might look like an absolute mess right now, but like, it's just kind of the starting point where we want to get like some baseline set up, and then we kind of shape around after. We can shape around that after. Let's plant these orchard saplings. So, To see what we need, we have to come over here to the builder's hut and click his thing here. Acquired resources, it'll tell you what he needs. So he needs a lot of resources, a lot of oak. He's got the framed oaks, that's fine. Torches and racks and oak stairs again. It's all fine though. All fine. Look at all these trees that we grew. That'll help us out. Hugely. Might seem like we're going about things in a bit of a strange way. We're not making armor or nothing. But having like the basic colony start producing some resource for us will be nice. They can do some farming to get us food. They can collect wood for us. And they can defend us and possibly be useful in combat, I don't know. I have yet to properly see them really shine in combat, to be honest. But if we wait too late, it's just kind of annoying to interact with mine colonies. So that's why we're doing it right now, right out the gate. Instead of being like, oh, we gotta deal with all this stuff, it's like, no, let's just start off with it. Look at all that oak. That oak's gonna be greatly valued. Yeah, we don't got a good way to get up that tree though and clear those out. There's a bit of copper underneath our place. Let's gather that up. Probably make some tools out of it. And that would be pretty solid for us. Getting some copper tools for our great workforce that we are creating. I think maybe doing like the mine underground too would work. Don't like having to deal with the mine because it feels like a waste of resources. It never really produces all that much. Oh, warehouse is coming along. Hello, my guy. My guy. Although not having houses for anyone is going to be an issue. Getting the tavern up and running is critical. And the farm. I think I thought one other building that we really need, and that's a woodcutter. So let's see. Log. Huh. At mine colony. Guard tower is of course very important, but we're just gonna try to get on without one for a while. Ah, Forester's Hut, that's what it's called. I need a wooden axe. The saw shape. Yes. This guy will probably be very similar to the farmer, where we'll have him out on the edge. And I'm pretty sure you can guess what a forester does. They do foresting. They're gonna grow and cut down trees. Let's see about placing you here. I believe you're a fundamental forester's hut. Lumberjack. Old lumberjack, level 5. Do. And there we go. We start another building. Well, we haven't started it, but we will start it soon. Yes. There we go. That's our warehouse. Completed. Someone should get hired on to work as a courier, I believe. Come over here. Ooh, I think that's storage. I guess we don't really have anyone else living in the colony though at the moment. It's just Nikolai Z. Crawford or Clifford. Yeah. You're all not living here right now. Well, I guess that does give me an opportunity to get ahead on some construction. Telling our boy to go and take care of the construction project to the north. The farm and the woodcutter. Alrighty, so we have the warehouse, we have the builder's hut, and the farm is currently underway. After that, I will queue up the woodcutters, and maybe the restaurant or the tavern, whichever catches my interest. But I think we are done here for today. I know it wasn't super crazy, but getting our foundations for our village started is pretty big. You know, having the warehouse and the builder's hut, that combo right there is already crazy. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please stick around for some more. I'll see you next time, and have a good day.